Welcome to one of the most terrifying and hilarious scientific what-ifs of all time. What would actually happen if our planet, the Earth, suddenly stopped spinning, for just 1 second? Just one. 60 frames in a video. The blink of an eye. How bad could it be, right? Well, let's just say, after that 1 second, there might not be anyone left to say, oops. First, you need to remember the Earth spins really fast. At the equator, it's moving at about 1,670 kilometers per hour, or over 1,000 miles per hour. That's faster than a speeding bullet. But because we're all moving along with it, the air, the oceans, the ground beneath our feet, we don't feel a thing. It's like being on a smooth airplane cruising at full speed. You don't notice how fast you're going, until the pilot suddenly hits the brakes. And in this story, that plane is the entire Earth. Now imagine, the Earth suddenly slams on the brakes. In 1 single second, everything that isn't bolted to the ground would keep flying forward at 1,670 kilometers per hour. Humans, cars, houses, trees, oceans, everything. If you're standing outside, you wouldn't even have time to say what the before becoming a supersonic projectile. Congratulations! You've just achieved the first, and last, human spaceflight without a rocket. Too bad the landing's gonna hurt. People near the equator would be hit hardest, because that's where the planet spins fastest. Those at the poles? Slightly luckier, the speed there is almost zero. But don't celebrate yet. The atmosphere doesn't stop spinning just because the ground does. So while you're standing there in Antarctica, feeling smug, a 1,600 kilometers per hour wind will slap you into orbit. Instant karma, with a gust of wind. And remember, the air itself keeps moving. So what happens next? The greatest windstorm in history. Forget hurricanes, forget tornadoes, this is air traveling faster than sound. Entire cities would be shredded like paper. Mountains would erode in minutes. And yes, your Wi-Fi signal? Gone. Blown into space. Along with your house. But it gets worse. As the ground stops and the atmosphere keeps moving, friction between them would generate insane amounts of heat. We're talking global firestorms, forests igniting, oceans boiling, cities turning to ash. Basically, Earth becomes a giant pizza oven. If you live near the equator, congratulations, you just became extra crispy. Sunscreen factor 10 million won't save you from this one. And the oceans? Oh, they're not staying calm either. Remember, the water was moving too. When the planet stops, the seas will keep surging forward, creating waves hundreds or even thousands of meters tall. Forget tsunamis, these are planetary slaps of water. Entire continents get washed away. Sharks, whales, and cargo ships all mixed together in one massive sea smoothie. No one's ordering that at Starbucks. Okay, deep breath. 1 second passes, and the Earth starts spinning again. Everything's fine, right? Nope. Even though the Earth resumes spinning, the damage is irreversible. The crust has cracked, the atmosphere is chaos, and civilization is basically gone. On the bright side, at least traffic jams aren't a problem anymore. And don't forget about Earth's magnetic field. That beautiful invisible shield that protects us from deadly solar radiation, it exists because our planet's molten core is spinning. If the Earth stops, even for a moment, that liquid metal flow is disrupted. The magnetic field collapses. And when that happens, say hello to cosmic rays, solar flares, and radiation strong enough to turn your suntan into a hospital visit. Basically, Earth just unsubscribed from its cosmic sunscreen plan. And we're still not done. Stopping the Earth that suddenly would twist and tear the planet apart. Fault lines would shift, mountains would crumble, volcanoes would erupt everywhere. You wanted fireworks? Here you go, geological edition. Even the moon would notice. Our delicate gravitational dance would be disrupted, and the tides would go wild. Imagine trying to surf a wave that never stops coming. Spoiler alert, you won't be around to try. And if somehow the planet stayed still, not just for a second but forever? Half of the Earth would be under constant daylight, the other half eternal night. The sunny side would heat up until oceans boiled away. The dark side would freeze solid. Only a narrow twilight strip between them might be barely survivable. On one side, honey, I'm frying eggs on the sidewalk. On the other, honey, the eggs are frozen solid. A perfect planetary breakfast disaster. And yet, all of this chaos comes from just 1 second. A single second of stopping would unleash enough energy to end everything we know. Buildings, oceans, atmosphere, even the crust itself would be torn apart. But don't worry, this can't actually happen. There's no force in the known universe that could suddenly stop a planet weighing 6 sextillion tons in 1 second. Unless we get smacked by something bigger than Jupiter, and if that happens, well, we've got bigger problems. The truth is, Earth's rotation is slowing very slowly over time, about 1.7 milliseconds per century. So in a few 100 million years, our days will be slightly longer. But don't panic, you'll have plenty of time to finish your homework before that happens. And you know what's really beautiful? The fact that our planet spins, quietly, perfectly balanced, is the reason we exist at all. It gives us day and night, seasons, weather, life. Every sunrise and sunset you've ever seen is thanks to this cosmic spin. So the next time someone asks, "Hey, why does the Earth spin anyway?" you can smile and say, "So that I don't go flying into space like a lost sock in the washing machine." Science might sound scary sometimes, but it's also full of wonder and a little bit of comedy. Our world spins, every second, without stopping. And that's something to be grateful for. So, let's keep spinning, keep learning, and keep laughing about it. Because if the Earth ever did stop for a second, you wouldn't have time to even say, like and subscribe. Learning through questions. Like and subscribe to learn new knowledge every day.